Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Happy Catty Crypto here, and the time has come for us to unveil our NFT project as a whole with its core concepts and everything like that. The white paper will release officially with the project, and it will have all the ins and outs, the if buts, coconuts, and all of the key kind of bits and bobs that it needs. What I've got together is the most core needed stuff to really break down the project thus far to you, and without going into the APYs, the how much you're going to be getting and stuff like that, we just want to get you in the know, get you to understand, show you the art, and let's just jump straight into it, shall we? So as you can see, I've got an amazing piece of artwork in front of us, and this is from the NFT designer himself, who is Clueless Rabbit. He's part of the HTC factory, and this is another division that we're adding to the HTC factory in general, being Lunc Penguins, Lunc Blaze, and now Lunc Penguins NFT. The art is, for me, I love it. It's got so much attitude. You can see the kind of idea behind what Lunc Penguins is. So let's move forward to the table of contents. So we've got introduction, we've got the lab, we've got staking module continued, we've got launchpad and NFT cost, and then we've got the team. The last three I'm going to have to leave out until the white paper officially gets released, because there's a lot of very sensitive stuff that has to go in here. The hatchery itself is a part of the project. Once we mint it out and the staking starts and we're a couple of months into it, then we're going to launch the top secret hatchery. So let's get into the introduction, shall we? Now, as you guys know, I started Lunc Penguins as this idea, this concept. So what are Lunc Penguins? Lunc Penguins are a collection of 1,000 NFTs. The collection itself is based around the original concept of huddled penguins in an Arctic storm, can circle in to conserve energy and heat. We always enjoyed bringing the community together on the idea of the 300 Spartans that held ground at the Battle of I've tried so hard to say this word, but it's really, really, really challenging to get it correct. I think it's Thermopylae. I'm so bad with Greek words. So I'm going to move forward. You know how we was posting the videos, the GIFs and everything from the 300 kind of movie, and setting the mood for stand your ground. So the idea really did come to me from that. So as you can see at the top, you can see one of our NFTs, and it's just the NFT. It's no background included. It's just a nice little PNG to show you how they're going to look, and they're going to be minted out randomly, but we'll get onto that shortly. So in the HTC factory, we have hired Dr. Kipper to help resurrect the Spartan genome, but his experiment just didn't go to plan. So we've got a lab report here which was sent in to us around the time of us putting in the financial support to lab 626004, and it was all to do with the Spartan DNA cluster. So we did merge pure penguin DNA with Spartan genes, and as a byproduct there is this product known as Terra Ooze, and the materials we use are pretty highly classified. Now, the DNA engineering and gene fusion is complicated, as many of you know, so it didn't quite go to plan. So the data we managed to collect during this time with Dr. Kipper is that he managed to successfully merge the penguin and Spartan DNA, but the issue was the eggs are hatching with unexpected results. And one of the byproducts is this ooze that's being generated by the penguins as they walk around. Now, the penguins themselves collect this ooze up because it interests them, they love it, it kind of powers them. Now, as an analysis, the ooze is very corrosive and it must be handled in a correct manner, and as to which, Dr. Kipper will collect that from you. Now, the conclusions from this was the penguins are hatching with random genomes. Dr. Kipper halted the process at 1,000 eggs. So there's only 1,000 eggs in incubation, ready to come out for mint. The Terra Ooze can be dried out to produce Lunar Classic, and we'll get onto that in our staking module. So the Terra Ooze is generated by a Lunc Penguin NFT. We harvest this from you once a month. We will then reward you in return with Lunc. The ooze is harvested once a month by Dr. Kipper due to its corrosive nature. All ooze must be handed over each month. So in effect, folks, the staking module is an auto staking system as to which it rewards the holders each month for holding a Lunc Penguins NFT, okay? And you must have held that NFT for more than 32 days to activate the Ooze collection from Dr. Kipper, okay? Now, the project itself, as you can see at the top, the module will not become active until the NFTs have been minted out fully. And this is specifically why we're doing this, is because of the original mint funds go to fund the project's treasury to provide staking returns. Now, this needs to be sustainable to ensure the future of the project. So 50% of our original treasury will be delegated to our node to help generate more rewards to provide a sustainable treasury. And we're also going to be allocating a percentage of all of our commission rewards after obviously the running cost comes out, the burn goes through. What we've got left will be allocating 5% of that to go to this treasury to help sustain it. But the staking itself will really help sustain that treasury. So moving forward with the continued staking module, so how much Lunc you're going to get a month, we've had to redact out of this, but what I can tell you is after holding for the initial 32 days, as long as the staking module's been activated, every 32 days after that, you'll get rewards. So then once it'll be every month, it pretty much works out every 32 days you'll get your rewards. And the reason why we have redacted it is because we are thinking it out sustainably. We're not set on the mint price yet, and we're trying to get it perfect for both sides of the ballpark, so to speak. So who created this staking module? The program in itself is developed and brought to our project by Marius Boucard. Okay, he's brought us Lunc Penguins and Lunc Blaze, which are two non-profit Happy Catty factory projects. Marius is highly skilled in blockchain technology and will support the project as needed. So where does the Lunc come from, and is it sustainable? And this is a really good question that everyone's going to want to know the answers to. So this will come direct from our treasury, which is funded initially by the minting proceeds. We're staking 50% of that treasury at all times with our node to ensure the funding continues into our treasury. The treasury will also collect any fees due from buys, sells, and trades. And we hope to incentivize a good trading market for these, even with it being only a 1000 NFT collection. It makes it all the more rare. So this will create a sustainable project that supports a future for its holders. And not only that, we can support this from our node as well, but it should turn itself over. We've planned everything out quite meticulously and quite well. And as you can see, I've got another Lunc Penguin here in the corner, another just kind of project design for you guys to have a look at. They have awesome backgrounds. There's 10 different backgrounds, and you get to know everything about it when the time comes. So where are we launching this? What the launch pad? So where can you buy one? So we've chosen to launch on myata.io as it best suits our system and developers. And this is because of the simple fact that our lead developer Strafe helped develop this system. He understands it, so we've got a green light to go ahead. Now, they support the Terra Classic blockchain, which means all of our transactions will also go through the chain itself, and this will provide volume and sustenance. Where are the NFTs going to be located? They're only going to be stored on Terra Classic Columbus 5 network, being Terra Classic, Lunar Classic, whichever one you want to call it, tomato, yogurt. Sending to any other wallet could result in a total loss. And we're going to go through we'll have a specific page set out for this to obviously ensure that people don't do anything they shouldn't do with those NFTs. But I think it would just fail if you tried to do it. But like I said, there'll be a more meticulous, in-depth description on what would happen if you did follow that route and if we would be able to help you. So what crypto can you pay with? You've already guessed it. It's all going to be in Lunar Classic, period. End of story. Okay. And it helps creating a use case for Lunar Classic. So who are the Myata team? Now, they are the new kid on the block in a sense, but the team is not. They've been here from the get-go, being back in May, and it's Metagloria, and they've launched their very own marketplace and launchpad, meaning that you can also launch your whole, NFT projects on here, and it all goes through the system. You help support Lunar Classic, and it might be a successful project for you. Now, this is as far as I'm going to go with this white paper. It's going to be a lot more in depth and everything when it gets released with the project, but the idea is to lead you into this very carefully and very gently, so it's not forced on you. And do remember, folks, okay, this NFT projects, there's probably going to be a lot of people who sit there going, no, the reward's going to be huge. The rewards are going to be sustainable. No, they're not going to be really small and terrible. They're going to be okay. And we're ensuring that pretty much as the treasury grows, the rewards APY should grow with it as well. Meaning if we have a successful treasury and it keeps growing, our users will flourish and prosper from that. So there you have it. You have a good looking at our NFT project that's coming up. I'll get you back to Penguinitis because I think he's absolutely great. We've been working on this for a long time, and I've just been reading from the white paper, and for me, I've gone through this thing so many times in my head over and over and over, and there's a few more pages to this, and there's a few more in-depth things, and breaking down the staking module and stuff for you in a way that people can understand it and how it works and everything like that. But in essence, it is like auto compound staking. As long as you hold the NFT and you're following the correct route and procedure, you've held it for long enough, the staking's active, you're going to be getting rewards. And it's a start. The hatchery is the next process, and like I said, it's top secret. I've got big plans for it. As you guys know, I'm never short on plans here, and this project is just another part of the system. We'll be going through all how the funds are going to be distributed from the mint, who we've got to pay, how much we've got to pay them, and everything like that. We will be opening a Discord. It's specifically for Lunc Penguins NFT, for the holders to hang around, speak to other NFT holders. You'll be able to trade in there and do all sorts of cool stuff, and we'll really ensure that we not only bring you an NFT project, but keep elaborating on it, making it better, looking at all these other different cases out there, how they're addressing things, and really moving forward. And some people may sit there and go, well, it's really, Dr. Kipper, but I've sat around for a long time, and I've learned a lot of things. And just be yourself. And I'm a 90s kid. I absolutely was taken away. I went through so many NFT artists trying to find the perfect kind of art that really captured me. So folks, it'll all be coming out soon. Just stay safe. All of the dates and everything like that, like I say, will come out very, very soon for you. Full white paper on release, and everything will be tip top. And we hope to see you in the future, and utilizing our use case that we've created, and then hopefully people can also branch out and try and use that same kind of module style that we've used to integrate maybe it better and stronger, faster, and keep elaborating on those things. Folks, have a really nice Monday. I hope this gets your Monday started with a bang. I know you guys have been waiting for this for a long, long time. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, and just stay safe, okay? And I'll catch you in the next one.